Hello everybody, here is Mr. Joseph, who is very kind of sad right now because the GI doctor that technically admitted him feels he should be NPO. So apparently we're not allowed to have our nurses anymore. At first they decided we needed to be NPO because surgery hadn't come seen him, and they wanted surgical to prove that. And surgical did. Surgical said, yeah, we're not doing anything to him, so go ahead and feed him. But apparently when they couldn't reach his GI, they found this other GI, and that GI wrote for a bunch of blood tests and trying to figure out why he's vomiting, but also ordered him to be NPO, unfortunately. But let's move back. Last night he, hit his head, vomited. John took him to the ER. ER said he's fine, came home. However, he continued to vomit through the night, vomited this morning after breathing treatment, vomited this morning after taking off his ACE bandage. So I called GI and said, I took him back to Mary Immaculate, and they did a CT scan of his head and said, no, it's fine, he must just have a virus. So I called GI as I was going back to work and said, so if he doesn't stay hydrated because he's not vomiting, we don't really go back to Mary Immaculate, we go back to you, right? And they said, yes, come back to us, and come back to us right now. I said, but it's great, he just has a virus. And they said, I don't think so, so come on now. So I did, and we've got down here at 2 o'clock this afternoon, and we've been here ever since, and we've just now made it on up to our lovely room with our delightful bed in our double room. And Joseph is doing okay. He really disliked the IV, and he really disliked the fact that they then had to stick him 2 more times in order to draw blood for the extra blood tests that the GI wanted. And we don't know the results on those yet, so we still don't have a real good reason why he could be vomiting if it's not a head injury. And it doesn't seem to be a virus because he doesn't have any other virus symptoms aside from vomiting. What is it? So we're still working on that, but they said don't go home until he isn't vomiting, which makes sense because we have no way of keeping him hydrated at home if he just throws it all back up. So we are here with our beautiful IV and staying hydrated. They are giving him IV Zofran and IV tummy protectant, so he's doing okay, and he really would be fine if they would just let him nurse. So instead he'll snuggle up with Daddy and try and play with the remote control with a hand that's got a splint on it. Anyhow, Charlotte had a wonderful time at her very first Girl Scout meeting and has some paperwork to fill out, and then she'll have her very first badge, so I know she's on top of the world. And thankfully, Papa and Sissy were able to pick her up from school, and they're keeping her tonight. And so, all is going to be fine eventually, but right now, it's just a little wonky. All right, Joseph, can you say bye-bye to everybody?
No. Say bye-bye.
Can you say love you? He's so mad that sticker won't come off. Say love you. Oh, you give kisses? That's so nice. You give those kisses to everybody. Everybody loves you and everybody wants you to feel better soon. All right. Bye-bye.